Hello children, how are you? I hope you all are doing well. So children, do you remember that when we started learning grammar, okay, the first thing that we learned was about sentences. कि sentences क्या होते हैं? They are group of words, okay, which have meaning, okay, they form a meaningful sentence. Okay, so when a group of words are collectively written, okay, in a line, okay, they should make a complete sense. Those are sentences. So we are going to enhance more about the different types of sentences and the phrases and the clauses. Okay, so that's the name of this chapter: phrases, clauses and sentences. So hello kids, a sentence is a group of words which makes complete sense. Okay, some sentences are short and made up of only one subject and a finite verb, while some sentences have phrases and clauses and therefore they are longer and convey extra information. Okay, so sentences कैसे होते हैं? अलग अलग टाइप के sentences होते हैं. कोई छोटे sentences होते हैं जिसमें short sentence होता है, एक ही verb है, एक ही subject है, और कोई sentences ऐसे होते हैं जो काफ़ी बड़े होते हैं, वो phrases होते हैं और जिसमें clauses भी होते हैं. So let's see what are phrases first. Okay, a group of words which makes some sense but not complete sense is called a phrase. मतलब it's a group of words, sense तो बन रहा है but complete sense नहीं बन रहा है. Okay, those are phrases. A phrase does not have a subject or a finite verb. जैसे read the following sentences and note the groups of words in color. The stars shine at night. The sun rises in the east. Birds chirp in the morning. She knows how to do it. Okay, so in these sentences, the parts in color, okay, जैसे at night, in the east, in the morning, how to do it, okay, they make sense, but they do not make complete sense. Hence, they are phrases. Okay, now let's look at clauses. Okay, a clause is a group of words which contains a subject and a finite verb. It is a part of a bigger sentence and conveys complete sense. So let's look at the example to understand this better. Okay, read the following sentences and note the groups of words in color. I will meet you when you come to my house. She has a ring which is made of gold. We could not go out because it was raining. So in these sentences, the colored part, okay, जैसे when you come to my house, which is made of gold because it was raining, okay, they make sense, okay, but not complete sense. Each of these group contains a subject, you, which, it, and a verb, okay, come, made, raining, okay, thus they are clauses. Alright, so let's look at some more examples of clauses. Ram is short, but his brother is tall. So it's like a clause. We cannot start while it is raining. He is so strong that he can lift even a heavy load. Walk carefully lest you should fall. In these sentences, the parts in color are clauses. Okay. So ये जो है होते हैं phrases में क्या होता है? They are group of words. Okay. They make some sense. Okay, but not complete sense. Okay, and that's why they are called phrases. And they do not have a subject or a finite verb. Clauses में क्या होता है? They contain a subject and a finite verb also. Okay, and it is a part of the bigger sentence and conveys complete sense. Alright, so let's do the exercise to understand this better. Identify these group of words and write if they are phrases or clauses. Okay, at the cinema hall. Okay, so we can say that we were waiting at the cinema hall. So this is what? This is a phrase. Okay, up. When we say when the train arrives, so that means it's a clause. Okay, I will leave the platform when the train arrives. So that is a clause. Okay, so in the evening, I'll meet you in the evening. So that is a phrase. Clear? So now rest of the sentences you have to do it, okay? But read the difference between the clauses and the phrases before attempting the rest of the questions, okay? Next one. Let's look at what are sentences. A group of words which contains a subject and a verb and makes complete sense, okay, is called a sentence. A sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop, a question mark or an exclamation mark. ये तो हम first standard से करते आए, okay? So by now everybody knows this very well, okay? A sentence may have only one or more than one clause, okay? Read the following sentences. They are made up of two clauses. अगर अभी आप जो sentences देखोगे उसमें clauses है, okay? The highlighted portion says the teacher asked Ravi a question. Underlined portion says but he did not know the answer. Second is although he was tired. Now this is the underlined one. He continued to work. Okay, this is highlighted. So in these sentences, the highlighted clauses, okay, can stand alone because they convey complete meaning. जैसे the teacher asked Ravi a question. So alone also it makes sense. He continued to work. Okay, it makes sense. Okay, the underlined clauses cannot stand alone because they do not convey complete sense and they depend on the highlighted clauses to make complete sense. So अगर हम ऐसे ही बोलेंगे but he did not answer the question, okay, but he did not know the answer, तो it does not make sense unless we combine it with the teacher asked Ravi a question. Okay, वैसे ही although he was tired does not make sense unless we add, okay, he continued to work. Clear? Thus, clauses which convey complete meaning and can stand alone are called main or independent clauses. Clauses which depend on the main clauses to convey complete sense are called subordinate or dependent clauses. Clear? चलो अब देखते हैं different types of sentences क्या है. Okay, the kinds of sentences. First one is the declarative sentence. Second is the interrogative sentence. Third is imperative sentence and the fourth one is exclamatory sentence. Okay, first one, let's look at the declarative sentences. What are they? These sentences state some fact. Okay, they are also called assertive sentences or statements and they end with a full stop. ओके तो ये कंप्लीट फैक्ट बताते हैं, जो ट्रुथ है वही बताते हैं और जो चीज़ है उसको एज इज बताते हैं. दे आर मोर ऑफ असर्टिव सेंटेंसेस और दे आर जस्ट लाइक स्टेटमेंट्स. ओके, माई क्लोथ्स आर इन द कबर्ड, आई गो फॉर अ वॉक एवरी डे. So now these are examples of affirmative or positive sentences. Next is a statement can also be negative. Okay, he is not a doctor. We do not play cricket. So not word आया मतलब it is a negative sentence. Okay. Next type of sentences are the interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences ask questions. Okay, they end with a question mark. For example, where have your parents gone? Have they gone to the meeting? Okay, देखा question पूछा है. Alright. Next is the imperative sentences. Now these sentences express commands, requests or advice. They end with a full stop or an exclamation mark. Like for example, don't shout. Okay, this is a command. It ends with an exclamation mark. Please be kind to us. So it's a request. Okay, please word आया है उसमें. You should respect your elders. You're advising someone to be respectful towards their elders. Okay, call a doctor immediately. So this is another way of giving a command. Call a doctor immediately. Okay, next is the exclamatory sentence. Now these sentences express strong and sudden feelings of joy, sorrow, etc. Okay, we put an exclamation mark at the end of these sentences. What a lovely bird. Okay, how cold the night is. So you see this, they are expressing the feelings of a person. Okay, now let's do the exercise. All right, write whether these sentences are declarative, interrogative, imperative or exclamatory. Where are your other friends? So this is interrogative. It's ending with a question mark. Go and bring your friends inside. So this is like you're giving a command. Okay, go and bring your friends inside. This is an imperative sentence. How nice to see you after a long time. So this is exclamatory sentence. Okay, don't watch TV for a long time. So this is a statement. You're telling the person not to watch TV for a long time. Clear? So now quickly do the remaining ones by yourself. Now, let's change the following statements into interrogative sentences. The train will arrive in half an hour. Okay? So, यहाँ पे हम लोग को इसको change करना है. Okay? When will the train arrive? Alright? I bought a book for my sister. What did you buy for your sister? Clear? तो ऐसे ही आपको आगे वाले अपने आप करने हैं. They are pretty easy and you all can do it. Alright? Now let's look at question tags. Okay? A grammatical structure in which a declarative or an imperative statement is turned into an interrogative fragment. The tag is called a question tag. चलो देखते क्या है. मतलब हमने एक स्टेटमेंट बोला है और उसके बाद में उसको रिकन्फर्म करते हैं ना. सो उसके लिए हम लोग उसमें आगे क्वेश्चन वाले वर्ड्स ज्वाइन करते हैं. ओके, सो जैसे दे आर नॉट वरीड, आर दे? ओके, you like playing cricket, don't you? So when you are talking about to someone, some friends and all, in normal conversation also, you do use these things, okay? You do use the question tags, all right? So these statements are followed by a question in italics, okay? Such questions are called question tags, okay? We use question tags when we want to know if the listener agrees or not with what we are saying. ओके, हमें कंफर्म करना होता है अग्री कि सामने वाला हम जो पूछ रहे हैं या बोल रहे हैं उसके साथ अग्री कर रहा है या नहीं. राइट? इसके लिए हम यूज करते हैं क्वेश्चन टैग्स. ओके, एंड फॉर दैट वी यूज अ कॉमा टू सेपरेट द स्टेटमेंट एंड द क्वेश्चन टैग. वी यूज अ नेगेटिव क्वेश्चन टैग आफ्टर अ पॉजिटिव और डेक्लेरेटिव सेंटेंस. ओके, जैसे यू लाइक प्लेइंग क्रिकेट, डोंट यू? देखा? ओके, and we use a positive question tag after a negative statement. So अगर negative statement है जैसे they are not worried, are they? तो tag होगा positive में अगर negative statement है, और अगर positive statement है तो tag होगा negative में. Clear? Now write the correct question tags to change these statements into questions. Okay? You have not got any pets, do you? Okay? He is very gentle, isn't he? Clear? So बाकी sentences अपने आप करो, but उसके पहले read the sentences here. Okay? I am busy, aren't I? Okay, that's the right way. I am busy. Am I? Amn't I? Amn't का does not make any sense. Okay, am not I? Do you think it makes sense? No. So that's the wrong way. Okay, amn't I? Though technically seems correct, okay, it sounds correct, it looks correct, but we don't use that word, okay, it is not right in the grammar context, okay. Am not, okay, does not exist as a contraction in English grammar. So, अगर वैसे लिखेंगे तो it makes am not, okay, but there is nothing like amn apostrophe t, alright, so don't use that word, alright. Chalo. So now quickly reread this chapter and practice everything before you attempt the exercises, and always remember the rules because they're going to help you in your day-to-day life as well.